welcome now to video number 2, where I'm going to be talking about some food and recipes and things I've been trying lately. First of all, coffee. I have been working my way through a Wittard's box set of coffees that I think I talked about in a previous video, and I've now got on to the Dominican Republic coffee. Shall I show you the camera? So far, I think this coffee is the nicest one I've tried, the one I would recommend give the most stars, if you like, if you're considering going to Wittard's or to buy coffee. I do recommend the Dominican Republic one. I think, as I say, this is the nicest one I've tried so far, I think. It says it grows in the Dominican Republic, in the La Vega province of the Dominican Republic, and it describes the coffee as having an intense milk chocolate sweetness contrasting with fresh apple acidity. I would say that sums it up very well. It does, in fact, have a taste slightly reminiscent of smooth milk chocolate, and I think that's why I like it. It's a coffee that I would drink with milk. This one, the coffee I tried previously, I can't actually remember for the life of me what it was because I've thrown the package away, but that one I would say wasn't as nice, and I was drinking it black as recommended, and it wasn't as nice. I think this one, this one does go well with milk, because when you add milk it kind of accentuates that milk chocolate taste and brings out the creaminess in it. So yes, Dominican Republic, this one is very, very nice. The other beverage I've been drinking lately, I have this one in the evening, but I finished this one now because this was naturally decaffeinated. But as I say, I finished it, and I would like to get some more of these infusions because they're quite nice. This was yogai tea. It's not actually tea; it's actually an infusion. It's an Ayurvedic blend with cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger. And so it just contains cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, cloves, black pepper, and cinnamon oil. I was having that in the evening because it was very relaxing with a bit of milk. It's a sort of this is what we often drink in India, teas like this. And each tea bag came with a little quotation on it, a little sort of like a rather sort of new agey quotation. Can't actually remember what they were now, but you know, like be great, act great, feel great, or something like that. Just little quotations on each bag, sort of rather new agey, but it's quite kind of quirky and fun. So yeah, that was a good tea. I liked that one. Right, I was also going to show you. Hang on, I'm just going to have to get up. Right, now, yes, recently I was in Cath Kidston. Probably not always a good thing to go into Cath Kidston because it is very, very tempting. This wasn't on Treat Thursday, and I wouldn't normally buy something for myself when it's not Treat Thursday, but I couldn't resist this bowl because it was in a sale. It was reduced from £8 to £4, so you can't really go wrong with that, particularly with such a pretty picture on it of a squirrel. I've actually got the deer on I've got the pasta bowl, which is very similar to this one, apart from the pasta bowl has a deer on it. I think I showed that in a previous video, I can't remember, but it's very similar to this one anyway. And this is a cereal bowl, so I'll be putting porridge in there. The bowl I showed you in the video about what I got for Christmas, and I got a large bowl in the Katie Alice collection, which is a very big bowl. Check out my what I got for Christmas video to see that one. I've decided to use that one for soup because I found it was a bit too big for cereal. But this one is, I would say, better for cereal. So I don't know if you wanted me to show it to camera, so here it is. I hope you can see that. Just turn it round. I was very pleased with it. So I thought it was a very, very nice bowl. It's a very, very nice bowl. Hope you can see that. That's what I got. Put that back. Right, now, yes, the other thing that I know I wanted to show you, because I did promise this, a recipe that I've done recently. It was a Meridian chocolate orange porridge. Now this porridge was very interesting and quirky and unique because it contained egg. Yes, an egg porridge. What you do is and this by the way comes from a Meridian website, so I'll try and find a link and put it down there in the comment section below. Sorry, in the video as well, so you can check that one out. In a pan, you combine oats. For one person that would be about 50 grams of oats, 250 mils of milk, and an egg, a cracked egg. You mix that together and you then simmer it. You cook for 6 to 8 minutes, stirring regularly until the porridge is thick. And then you stir in nut butter And the nut butter I used was about a tablespoon of Meridian cocoa hazelnut butter. I mean, you could use Nutella if you can't find that, although Nutella isn't quite as healthy because this is a very pure butter, the Meridian one. And the zest of an orange. And then you slice the skin from orange, you cut into segments. You put in a bowl and you top with yogurt, orange, honey, and flax seeds. I didn't use flax seeds, that's linseeds by the way, it's another name for them. I didn't use them because I didn't have any and I'm not too keen on them. You could omit the honey if you want to. If you're doing it for just one person, use half an orange, zest of half an orange. It's a zest of a whole orange, a bit too much I think for one person. But anyway, that's how you do it. It was okay, it was an interesting experience, it was very creamy rich and it's definitely interesting to try and I'll say it worked well. You don't really notice the egg too much once it's been cooked. It doesn't look like there's egg in it, you can just detect little flecks of white, but it doesn't really taste eggy, it just tastes quite rich and creamy, so it's worth a shot. I was thinking about maybe trying out other egg porridges actually as well, just to see where it takes me. So anyway, so that's the Meridian chocolate orange egg porridge I tried recently. And the other, let's see, here it is. The other recipe that I tried recently was, yes, this one here came from the Women's Institute, and it was sweet potato and orange soup. I tried this one the other day and it worked really very well. You melt butter in a large pan, you add chopped onion and sweat on a very, very gentle heat, covered until softened. You grate a sweet potato, it's important to grate it using a cheese grater. Two sticks of celery, it fell down. 2 sticks of celery, stock. For one person I used about 300 mils of stock and I thought that worked quite well. So hot water, you know, with stock cube in it, or half a stock cube for one person. Actually I used a quarter of a stock cube, but I used the low salt ones. And then you boil and you simmer that for 10 minutes with the lid on. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you also add some thyme sprigs, and so you add the sweet potatoes to the onion, celery, stock, thyme sprigs and orange zest. It's important to remember the orange zest. Boil and simmer for 10 minutes. At the end of that time, you remove the thyme sprigs because they're just putting there for flavouring, and you stir in orange juice, that's fresh orange juice from the orange you've zested, and some chopped parsley. Season with a bit of pepper and salt to your liking, and then you blend and reheat and blend it, and that's how you make that soup. Yeah, and that actually worked really well. I was very pleased with that soup because previous attempts at sweet potato soup haven't always worked very well, but this one worked really, really well. And as I say, I did find adding about 300 mils of water, stock water, was about the right quantity for one person. But you know, play around with that because everyone's different, and it depends how thin or thick you want your soup. But that was how I made that, and that was a Women's Institute website. I'm not sure I can find that online because it came from a book. But I hope my explanation of how to make it was clear. Let me know, of course, if you've got any questions. Okay, so that's it for now. Do let me know if you have any other questions you'd like to ask me. I think there's one question about board games that I haven't yet answered, and I'll try and answer that quickly next week if I can remember. If you've got any other questions you'd like to ask me, do please let me know, and I'll try and endeavour to answer them as soon as possible. So thank you for watching.